Welcome back to Discovery with Miss Natalie. That's me. So this morning we are going to read a story all about a little bird who falls out of his nest and he has to use some friends to help him find his way back to his mom and his home. So the story is called Where Did Birdie Go? And this story was written by Michaela, friends, and illustrated by Duane Hoffman. So let's go ahead and find out what happened to this little birdie and how he makes his way back home. I'm a little baby bird. My nest is in a tree. I really want to fly away to see what I can see. They say I'm not quite ready. My feathers haven't grown. Oops, I think I'm falling out. I'm scared. I'm all alone. There he goes. He's falling out of his nest away from all his brothers and sisters. I've landed on a pile of leaves. It's great to be alive, but what on earth do I do now? And how will I survive? When baby birds are super little, their feathers haven't grown fully, so they can't fly yet. So they get all of their food from their mom, who brings them all the food and puts it into their mouth so that they can live, because this little baby bird hasn't learned how to do any of that yet. So now he's going to have to find a way to get back up to his nest. Some creatures stop to look at me. Should I be scared or not? One stoops down and moves in close. I sure need help a lot. So now he's seeing this little girl and that cat right there, but he doesn't know what they are, so he's a little frightened. The person gently picks me up and says, "Don't be afraid. The kitty will not bother you. We'll be your friends today." There he goes with the two little girls. I'll take you home to see my mom. She has a mother too. And if you're hurt or hungry, she'll know just what to do. So now the little baby bird is in the house. And this is the mom. So hopefully she can help him. When we get inside the house, her mother is surprised. She makes a cozy nest for me, like my mom had supplied. That's a cute little nest that they made. They got a box and some blankets to keep him all nice and comfy. She knows just like a mother bird that worms are what to seek. They mash some in a yummy mush and spoon it in my beak. So mother birds do this for their baby birds. So they'll go find worms or other insects for the baby to eat, and then they put it in their mouth and they mash it all up into like a mush, and then they feed it straight from their mouth into the baby's mouth. So what they did is they just mushed up some worms for the baby bird and they put it on a spoon so they can just feed it straight into his mouth, just like his mother would do. The children beg to keep me, but I start to miss my nest. The mother calls the shelter to check what would be best. So a lot of times if you find an animal on the street or in your yard, what you should do is you should call a shelter that cares for animals if they're injured or if they're lost, and they'll help give advice as far as what to do with the little animal that maybe you found. When she looks out at the tree, my heart begins to pound. She says, "You'd want to go home too if you were lost and found." Looks like the mom found that there's a nest in this tree, and that's probably where the baby bird came from. The children make a small parade with the ladder and their pup. Their mother takes me to the tree and climbs to lift me up. It must be quite a shock for my worried family to see a giant person with a box that's holding me. So here's all of the baby bird's brothers and sisters, and here's the mom who's bringing the baby bird back home. She very gently puts me back in the nest where I belong. My sisters and my brother burst into a happy song. Aw, they're so happy. They're reunited and they get to see each other again, because I'm sure they were super scared because they didn't know where he went. Then very soon our parent comes flying back to see if all the brood are safe and sound and waiting in the tree. So here's the mama bird. She brought a worm. Just like I said, they bring all the food back for the little babies because they can't fly yet. And she must be super happy that they're all still there. Mommy, Mommy, he fell, sing out the birdies three, and I'll not soon forget the look she gave to me. I cannot imagine how this mama bird felt when she found out that one of her little babies fell out of her nest. That must be really scary because she's probably thinking, is my little baby bird hurt at all? I'll wait until my feathers grow to leave my nest again, but now I get another chance thanks to my newfound friends. That is so nice that he can wait and hear until he's ready to fly, but he can see all of his friends that he met when he went on that little adventure out of his nest, which was very nice of them to bring him back home. The end. Did you enjoy this story? It's a super cute story about a baby bird. So what we're going to do this afternoon is we are going to go on a little hunt to find birds that look alike and see how many of them we can find. So if you want to do a little counting game with me this afternoon, come on back a little bit later. Otherwise, have a great rest of your morning, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye!